Citizens are also urged to lock and barricade all doors, windows, and any other point of entry. Riots nationwide are prompting local governments to declare martial law.
Some animals seem alien to our world. Consider the elephant. Elephant tusks are actually teeth. They can hear through their feet. Their skin is thick and gray. They are the largest land animals on our world. This may be because they are actually descended from within the world. Elephants are tiny relatives of the woolly mammoth and its ancestors, giant versions of surviving animals that we know today. Woolly mammoth fossils and frozen semi-preserved carcasses are discovered mainly in the area of the Arctic Circle and in places like Siberia, Alaska, and North America, even on an island in Russia named Wrangel Island. Many mammoth bodies have been found preserved and seemingly flash frozen in the ice of the Arctic. Food was also found in the mouths of the frozen mammoths. This food, consisting mainly of buttercups, which do not grow in frozen wastelands, had been cropped but not chewed or swallowed, and undigested food found within the stomachs of mammoths as well. In fact, in 2013, a female mammoth of pristine condition was found on the Lyakovsky Islands in Siberia. Interestingly, when the scientists poked at the mammoth's frozen remains with an ice pick, blood started to flow. Given that blood starts to coagulate only a few minutes after death, this suggests that the woolly mammoths froze so quickly that their blood did not have time to coagulate, according to the Smithsonian Magazine. In 1797, the body of a mammoth with flesh, skin, and hair was found in the northeastern Siberia area, and since then, bodies of the mammoths have been unearthed from the frozen ground. The flesh had the appearance of freshly frozen beef. It was edible, and wolves and sled dogs fed on it without harm. Elephants and mammoths are not polar creatures in the world that we live in today. They require massive amounts of vegetation to get through each day. The frozen tundra, where many of these creatures have been found, is called such because it was once a tundra of growing vegetation and plant life, tropical and ripe for feeding mammoths and many other non-polar creatures alike. But that tundra was suddenly flash frozen by an apocalyptic event known as the plasma apocalypse. The atmosphere at the North Pole depressurized, creating a powerful updraft that created a world storm, and the downdraft from that storm pulled supercooled air from the upper atmosphere down across the circle of the Arctic, instantly freezing plants and animals alike. Modern depictions of the woolly mammoth trudging through wintry wastelands don't match the type of environment needed to sustain life for such giant creatures. So why are so many found closer to the north? Legends tell of an opening at the North Pole where our surface land connects to an inner world filled with creatures of enormous size, including the woolly mammoth. Naval Admiral Byrd reported in his alleged secret diary the discovery of living mammoths in a lush valley beyond the cold ice of the Arctic. In the diary, he reports,
"I alter altitude 1,400 feet and execute a sharp left turn to better examine the valley below. It's green with either moss or a type of tight-knit grass. The light here seems different. I cannot see the sun anymore. We make another left turn and we spot what seems to be a large animal of some kind below us. It appears to be an elephant. No, it looks more like a mammoth. This is incredible. Yet there it is. Decrease altitude to 1,000 feet and take binoculars to better examine the animal. It is confirmed. It is definitely a mammoth-like animal. Report this to base camp."
In the book The Smoky God, where a man and his son ventured beyond the frozen north, explorer Olaf Jansen suggests that the ivory bone piles of the Arctic Circle come from giant animal life that abounds in the forests and on the banks of numerous rivers of the inner world. In the book Vril, which I presented on my channel, a man accidentally stumbles into a cave system that leads into the lower recesses of the earth, where he describes animals, plants, and creatures of giant proportions, all living within the earth itself. And in ancient Hindu cosmology, elephants are portrayed as living under the earth as well. Elephants are not only said to be interterrestrial, but extraterrestrial too. In Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, the god Indra rides upon a white, flying elephant, sometimes said to be born from a cosmic egg and dubbed the elephant of the clouds. Many creatures that fall or float down to the earth during the cyclical polarity shift have been said to be whitish in color. I call this Fantazoid white. They are often revered as holy creatures. One Hindu god, Ganesh, has the head of an elephant, and Indra's white elephant, named Airavata, is often depicted with many trunks emerging from his face. In Japan, the elephant god Shoten is often depicted with many arms and sometimes having a conjoined twin. The origin of the word elephant breaks down into two words, El, meaning God, or mighty one, and Funt, from the Proto-Indo-European word meaning to shine. Together, they could be translated as shimmering god. The famous Disney elephant Dumbo, for reasons unknown, can fly. In the movie at times, his face is also painted white. These holy white creatures could have appeared to be pink, blue, or even purple depending on the color of the sky and their proximity to the light source. Pink elephants are also featured in Dumbo. There is a white alien creature called the Pilot in the movie Prometheus. He has an elephant-like trunk. And in Mark Verheiden's comic book series Aliens, a space jockey-like creature is encountered and able to communicate telepathically with humans. It's shown with pink skin, a tail, and an elephantine trunk. In Star Wars, there's a blue elephant-like alien creature that travels the cosmos. In the movie The Fifth Element, it features a pinkish blue space elephant. Also, the elephant Horton in Horton Hears a Who, in the eyes of the Whos, lives beyond their world in their version of space. In The Neverending Story, among the strange beings that are gathered at the Ivory Tower, there is an elephant-headed creature. Enormous elephants of gigantic size from worlds away, alien to the modern world, are forever ingrained in our architecture, fiction, movies, history, pop culture, and religion. There are many theories as to the origin of animals on Earth. Some think that they evolved from a primordial soup. Some think that they spontaneously appeared by the thought of a greater being. While it may be that some animals are native to this world, others may find their origins far, far away.
I'll try so hard to fade away. I'll try so hard to fade away. But something's forcing me to stay. It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on, the way of being long gone. There's a